Yeah, it's your boy Chef Ant back with another banger. I made a shrimp crab, spinach and artichoke stuffed salmon with a Parmesan breadcrumb crust. Let's get into it. I got you. First, you're going to start by sauteing some spinach. In a saute pan, add a little bit of water, and you're going to add some of that butter baby, and add a teaspoon of garlic. Once your butter is melted, you want to go ahead and add in your spinach. If you don't have chicken bouillon or chicken base, you can use kosher salt. And then I'm going to kick it up a notch with a little Tony Chachere's. Not a lot. You don't want to make it salty. Let your spinach cook until it's nice and tender. After your spinach is cooked, you want to strain it. And I know. What about all that flavor, all that butter? Don't worry about it. You need it dry. Next, we're going to prep our salmon. At the tail of the salmon, you want to make a slight incision and start to fillet it slightly. And then you're going to flip it skin side up. Get 2 pieces of paper towel. And then you're going to grip the skin with 1 piece of paper towel and then press down firmly with the other piece of paper towel and pull along. Don't be scared. Pull that thing off like you're waxing your legs. Trust me, it's easier than it looks, okay? That skin will come right on off, just like that. And then you're going to butterfly your salmon. Don't worry about trying to butterfly the tail end because it's too thin. So what I did was I just went ahead and cut through the thickest part, and I made sure the blade did not go all the way through, okay? That's how you butterfly. And you should be able to fold it open just like this. And if you messed up, it's okay. We got breadcrumb to cover it up with. Next, you want to get a baking pan, and you want to coat it with olive oil or butter or any pan spray so it won't stick. And then you're going to place your salmon onto the baking pan. I'm going to soften my cream cheese by placing it to the microwave for a few seconds. And next, I'm going to saute my shrimp. Yeah, I know. Why didn't you saute the shrimp when you did the spinach? Well, I didn't do it because I had to steam it in water, and I didn't want my shrimp inside the water. And yes, you can use frozen spinach. Just make sure you squeeze the water out of it as well, too. Whatever spinach you use, don't overcook the shrimp. Oh, yeah, don't forget to season your salmon. I seasoned that with some salmon seasoning and also some garlic powder, and that was it. Let's make our filling. Add your spinach, a can of artichokes in water. Strain the water out, chop them, and add them on in. Add your cream cheese. For my crab, I chose to use claw. You can use lump meat if you want to be fancy, but always make sure you smell it first before you pick it to add to your mixture. Next, you can add in some cheese. I chose to use cheddar jack. You use whatever cheeses that you like to. And then add some granulated Parmesan cheese. Add in your sauteed shrimp and the butter. Give it a mix, and it should look just like this. And then you're going to take your filling and you're going to fill your salmon. Like I said, don't worry about the end pieces if you have cuts and splits on your top flap, because we're going to cover that with breadcrumb. For our breadcrumb mix, we're going to take a 1/4 stick of butter and we're going to melt that in the microwave. And then we're going to add in our panko breadcrumb. And then we're going to add in some parsley. You can use fresh if you would like to. And then add in some Parmesan cheese. I use granulated. And then we're going to use a pinch of kosher salt as well. Give it a nice mix and it should look like wet sand, just like this. And then finally, lastly, we're going to cover our salmon with the breadcrumb mixture. I know it's a lot of steps, but trust me, it's well worth it. And then we're going to place it into an oven at 355 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. All ovens are not created equally, so please check the temperature. The internal temperature should reach 145 degrees to 155, okay? All right, now let's bust this thing open. Let's see what we got inside this thing right here. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That thing ooey gooey, creamy, crunchy on the outside. Man, let me get into this plate right here. You see this? Oh, my God. Look at that thing. Creamy, cheesy, delicious. Look at it. Oh, look at that pull on that. Oh, man. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better come try some of this. I'm trying to tell you. Come get it. And you already know. You like what you see? Try it.